Happy New Year, everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I can't believe it's already 2018. 2017 felt like a blur. So many things happened in 2017, including my husband and I's wedding, our honeymoon, our accident on our honeymoon, us trying to conceive, and now, starting in 2018, we have moved. We moved from a 520 square foot apartment into a 1,560 square foot house, standing alone. We don't have to hear people through the walls anymore. So exciting. Well, we are in our fourth cycle of trying to conceive. Last time I did a video, we were in our third cycle. My husband got sick during the week of ovulation, and so one did not sneak past the goalie like we hoped it would, since we did have sex 3 days before my ovulating day. But it's okay, because now we are in our fourth cycle, and I think we might be good. We went to Georgia, which is where I'm from, and we spent the week of Christmas out there with my family. And I pre-warned my mother that we are going to need some alone time because last week is my ovulating week. So, therefore, we got to spend an entire week in an unfinished tiny house that my brother is working on in the backyard. So we had some alone time, which was nice. So like my gynecologist said, we had sex every other day from cycle day 11 to cycle day, I believe it was 19 actually. I think we missed a day in there and we just made up for it. But so we are now in our 2-week wait, and I just wanted to do a video and apologize for not updating you guys sooner. Like I said, a lot has gone on in the past couple of weeks. We had 1 week to actually pack up our stuff at our old house, which didn't take long because it was only 520 square feet. But we were able to pack up all of our stuff, spend a whole week in Atlanta with my family for Christmas, and that was such a joy. And then we came home. On the 31st, we flew back home to Colorado, and on the 1st, we moved. It has been crazy. Today is January 3rd. I can't believe how much I have unpacked. There's still boxes everywhere, though. Yeah, so, I wanted to talk about my ovulating kit that I bought for cycle 4. So it was an ovulating kit and pregnancy test from HealthyWise or something like that. It was quite confusing. They were the little LH strips that were supposed to, predict or what's the word I'm trying to use to show you where your LH levels are. And there were 2 ways that it could be positive, there were 2 ways that it could be negative, and there were 2 ways that it could be a bad test. So I am kind of like, oh, I don't know actually when I ovulated, because it seemed like it was like a positive, but the way that it looked on the reading on the paper, that it was actually a negative. So I don't know. I don't know if they worked. I don't know. It did show faintness when I was actually not ovulating anymore. So the lines were fainter than they were prior to my ovulation. Please excuse the noise in the background. That is my lovely cat in her litter box. She never thinks she covers it up enough. So anyway, so yeah, I don't know actually what day I ovulated. I think it was cycle day 14 or 15, because those were when the lines were actually the brightest pink, but they actually weren't like as bright as the regular line. So I bought a whole kit. It has 50 of those in it. I used 7 out of that. It also came with 50 pregnancy tests, so I'll try to use those. So if we're not pregnant this cycle, I think I am going to actually clear blue. Even though even though it's more expensive, we can afford it. We just were trying not to focus too much on ovulating and when we're going to get pregnant, because I kind of got overwhelmed and I kind of got obsessed about cycle 3, even though I knew that it probably didn't happen. I still was like, maybe this is a pregnancy sign. Maybe this is a pregnancy symptom. And so, I mean, yes, we did try to have sex during my ovulation window. We tried to focus on that, but we actually just had fun before that and after. And so I keep watching a lot of videos. I follow a lot of people who subscribe to me, and I try to keep up with everyone. And it just feels like we get into this, oh, I knew I shouldn't have taken a pregnancy test, but I wanted to, and now I'm sad that it was a negative. And, you know, and I see a lot of that, and I see a lot of just struggle with just overthinking and overanalyzing. And so I just want to encourage everybody that, again, I said this, I think, in another video, that, you know, just, it's all in the Lord's timing, and we want to just focus on, right now, my husband and I just want to focus on us moving into this house. Please excuse my I sound like I'm sick, but I'm not. We also moved out of that house, out of the apartment, because we think that there was mold and I was having a lot of symptoms. So that's another reason why I didn't post a video in the past 3 weeks, because I was actually down for the count a lot more times than I was up. So we moved out of there. Plus, when Kelly got sick, we were 24/7 in a 520 square foot apartment together. And we soon realized that that is not enough space. It's enough space for one person, but for a newlywed couple, it was kind of hard. So we're just trying to enjoy this new year, our new season of being in a home, and just trying to, we actually are now in a 2-bedroom home, so that's going to be baby's room. And we're hoping that we can bring in a baby this year in 2018. And so, yeah. Just breathe deeply, ladies. Breathe deeply and just constantly have faith. And I really hope that every woman who wants children one day will be able to be blessed with one of their own. And so I can only hope and pray that my day will be soon. We are in this kind of awkward stage in our lives with moving and with finding new friends, because we are now married, and a lot of our single friends are doing their own thing. They think that we're now like the old married couple, and so we're just in transition, and that's stressful in and of itself, along with trying to have a baby. So my New Year's resolution, and I don't normally do New Year's resolutions, is to breathe more. Take more deep breaths, and to worry less, and to try and not be as stressed as possible. So, thanks for watching this video. If you have just stumbled across this video and want to subscribe, I'd be more than happy to have another subscriber. And I hope everyone has had great holidays, great Christmases, and we're able to ring in the new year with joy and happiness. So until next week, I hope I'm actually 8 days away from taking a pregnancy test. So I didn't video or record myself taking a pregnancy test last cycle because I knew that it wasn't going to be positive, and so I just didn't want to go through the hassle. It's kind of hard. This is hard, but it is rewarding, and it is nice to be able to vent. But yeah, so it was negative, and of course, we're now in our 4th cycle. But anyway, alrighty. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will be uploading another video next week, probably a day before my period starts. That way I don't start getting too obsessed about having negative pregnancy tests. So All right. Bye, guys.